Oh my god, guys. Toad looks so adorable in the cat suit. Just look at him. He looks like a little kid. And you know what we do with little kids? We take them gambling. Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother. Welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 3D World. In the last episode, we began on World 2. In this episode, we're inducing children to gamble. So let's go ahead and get this cherry, whatever this is. And I saw one of these in the opening cutscene, and I was sort of curious as to what it was, and I really have no idea. But there we go, we got 300 coins, so that's 3 one-ups for us, so we can survive yet longer in our adorable little cat suit. I love this. Oh my god. How many times am I going to use this phrase before the end of this Let's Play? Who knows? But anyway, we just did that, and I'm going to go do that extra house down there after we complete World 2 for really rolling hills, guys. Because I've been looking forward to this level, because it just looks plain fun. But anyway, I probably should have just stayed with Toad there, but whatever. We have Luigi, and Luigi is swiggity swag. So let's go ahead and pounce on this Goomba. I said pounce on this Goomba, and then kick him into oblivion, just as you do in Super Mario World. And we have a world that doesn't fit in with the desert at all. But hey, that is okay by me. Because desert levels themselves, not the most, charming of levels, not necessarily the most fun of levels, because they've got like no scenery going on, and I don't know, I've never really liked desert levels with the exception of Dry Ruins and Paper Mario, and I have no idea why I'm talking about that game so much. But I really like desert worlds where it starts out as a desert and then it moves on to other things that sort of fit with the desert motif. Like, I guess this would be the oasis or in the desert or whatever. But anyway, that's enough about that. Let's go ahead and go up here because I feel like there's a secret, and indeed there is. There's a green star just for us. And what is this? A switch that you have to be Mario to press? Okay, that's kind of interesting. We will come back after I beat this level as Luigi, and we can go ahead and do that. And this, I assume, is just a shortcut to the next part. But who needs shortcuts? Shortcuts are for babies, and I'm a big, strong man. I'm a big, strong Luigi. I'm gonna continue playing this bit to see if there are any extra secrets. And that's a great thing about this game, is there are so many secrets in the places. Not necessarily secrets, but just things that are entertaining and interesting. Like that one-up right there. Just small stuff like that. There's enough of that crap to where it's like fun just to play through every bit of the level instead of wanting to skip over all of it. And I love it so much. Let's go ahead and give this guy a 3rd-degree concussion. Haha, that's hilarious. Hey, you deserve a 4th-degree concussion, even though I don't really think that's a thing. I don't know. Isn't 3rd degree like the highest or whatever? But anyway, just smack that guy in the head, give him permanent brain damage, and grab our 8 red coins, which gives us another cat suit. Jeez, the game hands these things out like they're candy, gosh. Except I would never want to eat the entrails of a cat, which I assume is what a cat suit is, right? Anyway, we've got 100,000 little Goombas following us. Let's go ahead and destroy all those things, if I could. Okay, that was kind of pathetic. I was drunk pouncing on those Goombas because I couldn't manage to hit a single one of them. And yeah, this is just the shortcut that we saw earlier, so we're not missing anything up there. So I guess they're deliberately giving you an advantage if you have a cat suit, which seems a little bit unfair since it's overpowered to begin with, but hey, whatever. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be anything up here. There doesn't seem to be a secret on top of those coin blocks either. I don't know, coin blocks just sitting there by themselves with no, like, real point or nothing extra to them always seemed a little bit pointless to me, because does 5 coins really matter in the grand scheme of things? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not money grubbing enough or something. But anyway, let's go ahead and go down this pipe. Oh, and I figured out the little Luigis that pop out when you hit a block sometimes in this game are apparently just Easter eggs because it's the year of Luigi, which is almost over now, and that's so sad because Luigi's such a great character and I love him and he deserves more attention, but alas, all good things must come to an end eventually. Maybe they should make it the 2 years of Luigi, or the decade of Luigi, or the 100-rule reign of Luigi, and they can make him like the king of Nintendo and make a whole bunch of terrible, terrible games and ruin everything. But wait, is there something over here? No, there's not. I thought I saw a hole in the ceiling that I could climb up with the cat suit, but that was not the case. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this. Let's go and explore this bit down here, just in case there's anything interesting this way. But there doesn't seem to be, aside from these purple blocks, which I really have no idea. I guess you have to be either mini or have a cat suit to go that way. So anyway, what is in this pipe? color-changing tiles are in this pipe. Oh yeah, we've got a rave going on. Oh my god, it makes a rainbow. That's incredible. So we've got a gay pride rave going on. Alright, that's interesting. So let's go ahead and color all these tiles, and what happens? We get ourselves a green star. Awesome. Is that the second one? Yes, it is. So we are right on point with what we're doing so far in this level. And man, I'm having trouble with speech right now, but I suppose that's probably because I'm recording this so early in the morning. Like, I just got out of bed, drank myself some water, and hopped in the chair to record. Like, I have not done anything with my day yet. Nothing productive, except, I suppose, 5 or so minutes of a video, but ooh, I wonder if there's anything down in that pit, but I don't think I want to risk it. I don't want to risk losing a life this late in the level. And this late, I say, because I have 2 green stars. I feel like the third one was probably down there because this is the end of the level. But anyway, yeah, I guess. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was like a character or something running around. But no, it was just that mushroom that I activated earlier. But anyway, I am actually going to go back into that level immediately and hit that switch with Mario and try to see if I can find the 3rd green star, because I missed a whole lot in that level that I really want to know what's going on with it. So I will be right back. Okay, so the switch, which is available right off the bat, oh wow, you just stand on it and it gives you the stamp. Fair enough, that was really hard. Let's go ahead and move on to the last green star of the level then. Alright, and we're back at this bit of the level, and if I might say, it is really, really easy to get through this level if you're just speeding through over the cat suit. It took me, like, 30 seconds max to get back to this point. But anyway, there's the 3rd green star of this level, and we can go ahead and finish it up with Cat Mario. And that does it for this level. We've completed it 100%, and I didn't even realize we hadn't gotten the stamp the first time. But let's go ahead and hop onto this really rolling hill and get our 10,000 points, and there we go. I haven't been paying attention. Does it give you an extra 1-up when you, hit the top of the flagpole along with 10,000 points, or no? I don't know, maybe I should pay more attention instead of asking my viewers. But anyway, there we go, 44,000 points, and we get a hatless Mario as our stamp. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing on today's agenda, which is I wanted to do that secret house down in the lower left corner. So let's go ahead and do that. Prance over there with our little kitty paws, galloping as we go, except cats don't gallop. That would be just silly, but okay. Free stamp. Is that it? Alright, we get a nice little Sprixie stamp, a stamp of Cosmo, or whatever her name is. And there we go. We completed that house. That was incredibly difficult. I have no idea how I ever made it through that. But anyway, really dumb jokes aside, let's go ahead and move on to the next bit of World 2, for which we're going to have to hit this block first, and then attack this giant Goomba right here. And do we actually fight? Yes, Big Galoomba Blockade. And who's gonna take them on? Peach is gonna take them on. Yes, we are sending out the fragile, timid princess to do all the fighting. Not that she's really fragile or timid. Like, she defeated the castle of World 1, and she defeated Bowser, so she has no excuse to ever get kidnapped again. And if it happens, Peach, oh man, I'm gonna be mad. And there we go. Wow. Defeated those Goombas really easily, and got ourselves a green star. Now, everything in this game seems to give you a green star. Like, the Captain Toad level in the first world gave you 5 green stars within the span of, like, a minute. And these are necessary to unlock future levels, so, that's sort of like the point of having those green stars would be to encourage players to explore levels more so they can find stuff like that. But, I don't know, doesn't that kind of take away from that point? Having 5 green stars that they just hand to you, because it's actually difficult in the other levels. But anyway, I'm not complaining, because the Captain Toad level was actually really fun. And ooh, what do we get? Whoa, okay. Those cherry things make clones? This is really, really weird. Wait, do I get a double meow? Yes, I do. Oh my god, it doubles up on the sound effects and everything. That is beautiful. So let's go ahead and double pounce on this guy to his doom. And is there anything hidden over here? Yes, there is. There's a fire flower. And now we have double projectiles as well. And I wonder if you're going to have to, like, line up the Marios at any point to be able to, traverse, like, perfectly wide path. I really have no idea how to explain what I'm thinking about, so I'm just going to stop trying, because when I try too hard at things like that, it never ever ends up well. But anyway, we have a clone Mario here, and we can leave that one down there, apparently. Or we can just go ahead and break this box to get the first green star of the level. Now, How might I go about getting these guys back together? There we go. Alright, let's go, Marios. Up the pipe with both of you, and we can go ahead and move to the next segment of the level. I wonder where they're going to go with this, if it's just going to be destroy a whole bunch of enemies with your 2 Marios or what, but what the heck are these things? They're like Canadian cubes, Canadian sushi rolls or something. What? The only reason I say Canadian is because those hats look extremely Canadian to me. But let's go ahead and stomp that guy's face. And oh, after they get hit once, they disappear. So it's like a shadow clone. All right. Ah, dang it. You do need a clone here to be able to do whatever that wanted you to. So does this give us a cherry? No, it doesn't. We go on top. Does it give us a cherry? No, it doesn't. So it looks like we're going to have to come back here later. And we have to go up this pipe because the other one just spit you out in another loop. So anyway, destroy all the Canadians who made me lose my clone brethren earlier. I hate you, Canadians. And actually, we can go ahead and grab a cherry right here and lose it immediately. Dang it. Oh well, I'm sure there'll be another one eventually. Hopefully soon, so we can go back and get that other secret, whatever it was. I'm sure it was a green star, without restarting the level. Is there one? Is this game so kind enough to give me one? Doesn't look like it. But there's a fire bro here, and we have to destroy you. Wow, that was really, really hard. Now, is this the part where we move on to the next level? Wait. Oh, this is cool. Strategies for defeating fire bros. But anyway, we have to go in here to move on to the next bit of the level. And it looks like this is the end of 4. So I assume you have to have 4 clones and you stand in that spot and something happens. But I really have no idea what. And that was a pathetic attempt at a long jump, so let's do it again. Oh, there's the 4th cherry, I suppose. And I guess that would be the max number of cherries in the level. But anyway, what happens when you... Can I not long jump from there? I guess not, because it's a hill. Maybe the secret is you have to have enough clones to just be able to jump. But anyway, I'm just going to do a normal jump there. And, I wonder what happens when you hit the flagpole. Literally nothing. Just one of the clones disappears and gives you an extra 1,000 points. But anyway, we completed that level. I think I'm going to go back and, check out the bits that I missed, though, because that was really interesting, the whole clone mechanic. And I don't want to lose them as soon as I get them this time. So, I will see you guys in a moment when we get to that part with the 2 P-switches. Alright, and here we are back at this bit where you need 2 clones to accomplish whatever this wants us to do. And there we go, you just step on them and you get yourself a green star. Awesome, so let's go ahead and go up here. Is this the part with the cherry? No, it's not. Doesn't seem like it, at least. And we are going to have to carefully put our Luigis together so that we might continue to the next bit of the level. And let's claim this midpoint in the name of Luigi. And I suppose this whole clone gimmick thing is modeled after the shadow clones that would chase you in the Galaxy games, maybe. I don't know, maybe just inspired by it, who knows. But these Luigis are not evil, but benevolent, so let's go ahead and collect ourselves a prize for being so good. Oh, there's an extra cherry over here. Okay, so you can actually get 5 clones in total in this level, it looks like. Wait, what is this? What is going on here? Oh man, there's something incredible that we're missing here, I'm sure. But anyway, go ahead and bonk this, and oh, there's the stamp of the level. That is really cool, and you get a nice big L for Luigi, because it's the year of Luigi, right? Ah. But anyway, we've got ourselves a small army of Luigis here, just about enough to take over France, and so we can continue on to the end of the level, and, oh, this is a way for navigating your clones. Oh, no, don't. There we go, geez. That's a way for navigating your clones around. I see. Let's go ahead and get ourselves all together up by this pipe, because I don't know if we have to be together if we want to go into the pipe together. Do we? Oh no, it just takes them with us. Anyway, we have ourselves 4 Luigis, and we're going to go ahead and overkill it and get that other cherry so that we have 5 Luigis, because if you remember, there was one on this screen as well. But first, we can go ahead and rise on this platform to obtain our green star. It takes the power of 4 heavenly Luigis to do so. But anyway, forget that 5th cherry. I was just joking about that. Let's go ahead and finish up this level with Mr. Luigi, and there we go. We got all the green stars and the stamp now. Oh my gosh, it's Peach holding fire, and she's like, "Ooh, what is this?" Having lived as a sheltered blonde in a castle her entire life, she does not have a very accurate concept of the world. But anyway, the only thing that is left in World 2, it seems, is the castle. So why not go ahead and do it and save the yellow Sprixie, who doesn't really resemble anybody. Bowser's Bullet Bill Brigade. here we go. And who are we going to be playing it with? We are going to be doing it with Mario. All right, completing a castle with Mario. And man, these cutscenes that open up these castles are actually really pretty. I gotta say, I really appreciate the HD on the Wii U, especially when it comes to games like this that benefit so much from it. I know the HD isn't necessary, and I know it doesn't really lend... Well, actually, I was gonna say it doesn't really lend anything to the gameplay itself, but that isn't completely true. Having a game look pretty is a key element of it having like captivating environments and stuff, and that's one of the great things about Mario is when the environments captivate you. Like if you think back to Mario Sunshine, where everything was so vibrant and colorful and pretty, you felt like you were actually there. Okay, well, maybe not that. I've never really liked that because, I don't know, you're playing a game that never really has felt like I was actually there to me, but it lends itself so well to the environment, and it can make you feel a certain way, and it can make you feel so happy or so sad or so scared or whatever the environment mandates, and having a pretty game is important for that. And I love how this game looks so far. But anyway, I'm gonna shut my big ol' yap right now because I know I'm probably making about 0 cents. So let's go ahead and let this Bob go by. Murder ourselves a couple more Canadian sushi rolls, and continue on here. Yeah, if you ever played Super Mario Bros. 3, levels like this where it was just side-scrolling, you had to hop over a bunch of tanks were pretty common, stuff like that. And so I guess this is just a throwback to that. But anyway, there is our stamp for the level, and let's go ahead and break these boxes. And I hope I haven't missed any green stars so far, because we've actually gone a little bit of a ways without getting any green stars. But I like how when they break formation, they're like, oh god, what do we do? I have no idea. They killed Jim. What are we supposed to do now, guys? Oh god, I'm terrified. And then and only then they get their did I really have to keep a fire flower until now? Dang it. Yeah, it looks like you have to keep a fire flower. Or maybe I can break it with a cat suit as well. Please tell me. Nope, apparently you can't. Dang it. I should have gotten double fire flowers instead of keeping a cat suit, but oh well. And here we find... Uh-oh, it's Boom Boom, and this is the only, Koopaling. Is it a Koopaling even? I have no idea. This is the only one whose name I know, so let's go ahead and smack him in the butt. And what's he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna fire at us, and I thought he was gonna go faster than that, considering that huge charge up, but this is not really that difficult to avoid at all. Anyway, it looks like all you have to do is avoid him until he becomes tangible again, and then smack him as soon as he becomes dizzy. And, man, this difficult strategy for avoiding him. Just run around in circles around the corner of the room. You'll never beat me, I'm too good at video games. Anyway, it looks like he's turning more and more invisible more and more often as the game goes, or as the fight goes on, rather, not as the game goes on. Well, I guess technically as the game goes on as well. And all you have to do is make sure that you're not in his path, so you don't even really have to guess where he is, because if he's close to you at all, and like after a certain amount of time, he just turns into, semi-tangible, like shiny, like other things have been so far. But anyway, do we not fight Bowser this time? I guess not. I guess the boss of this was Boom Boom, and Boom Boom, you're kind of pathetic, my friend. I'm sorry to say it. But anyway, there is the second Sprixie that we're going to save in this game, the yellow one. And so let's go ahead and finish up the level by pouncing straight onto the flagpole and getting our 10,000 points. Yes, turn that Bowser face into an M, and there we go. We've saved the yellow Sprixie, and we've completed World 2. So, thank you all very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Super Mario 3D World. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time, where we move on to World 3, whatever it may be. There we go, got our Boom Boom stamp. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys then.